He's here. Kitty Money and Russ Attitude. One of my favorite tunes. Another big tune coming at you. The world is in trouble. Righteousness. That's what we all need. Hey, brothers and sisters. In this time, free yourself and also free your mind. Leave behind, to sing then, all that's unkind. Live in Jah love. Let righteousness rule over all. That sister them lost with the righteousness. Anybody here? Try to find their way. Lost with the righteousness. Can't find their way out. See Jah, you will. They sit and to Bantavi and ride and rule the earth. Everything there's a price. Everyone want a slice. It is a slavery device. Slaves us to strive. Slave us to school and church. Blindfolded people walking. Lost with their righteousness. I'm here. Enough of them. Enough of them lost with the righteousness. Some of us are finding their way. Yeah, man. Let's live in Jah love. Hold on, fixing my wire. I have a wire issues here. Where's that wire? Okay, I'm here. Boom! He's back in the tube. Yeah. Live and direct. It's all in plain sight. Question everything. That's my title today. But question everything. Yeah. Question everything. Question your existence, first of all. You can question anything outside of yourself. Anything in Babylon can be questioned. We can go through it one by one. I can start enumerating you all the madness in Babylon. From going to the ball hurt to all the other madness that goes from there. But at the first, we should look at ourselves. Who is being bamboozled here? Who's been taken for fool? Us. They laugh at us. So it's up to us to rise. We must rise as one. That's the goal. There's no other way. There's no other way to bring this this madness to an end, because it's really crazy what's going on. When you start to look at it, when you start lifting the veil of illusion that's in front of your eyes, and you look at life and look at yourself and you find a total different vibe. For myself, I experienced it, and I can tell you it's a total different vibe. It's something that vibe on a much higher level than their madness. Their madness vibes on a very, very low level, and that's where they want to keep us, in a low vibration realm. It's very important for them that we stay on low vibration with food, with what we watch, through TVs, through movies, whatever music you listen, except reggae music. Because I think reggae music can change the world. It can change, it can accelerate la prise de conscience. Comment on dit ça en anglais? De prise de conscience. I never say how to say that. I never know how to say that. Prise de conscience. What is it? Prise de conscience. When you when you become conscious, conscious of what's going on, everything changes. But I think there's a lot of people blind. They're blind. I was blind myself to my greatness. I think at first we're all really blind to our greatness, and this is a mental genocide going on, because most people do not live their life up to really who they are. They live their whole life with a mask. All life with a mask. Never, like, they adapt. Like, I was adapting a role in this society, and I thought this was my whole life work and everything. But I've realized fast that once I start opening my heart, that life had something else to offer. Life is just full of opportunities. But you must seize them. You must seize them when they present themselves. If you sleep on the switch, you're going to have an opportunity coming to you one day, and you're going to miss it, and bang, it's gone. So you have to be ready to grab every opportunity that presents to you. And this is by opening your heart, opening your mind, opening all the channels that you have, the divine channels, and you're going to receive the divine energy. That's how I see it. It's hard to explain. This stuff is very hard to explain. I'm here in the body and flesh on earth, but I try to explain it in my words, how I feel it. But I know there's something, even though it's very, very hard to explain, because I'm only trapped in this body here and I can only reflect on this level, in this dimension. But I'm sure there is like a total different dimension acting at the same time, to something we cannot really perceive. Like we cannot see, we can only see so much, we can only hear so much. But I'm sure there's other stuff going on, but it's hard to explain. And that's the divine energy, the divine. Like I firmly believe it's usually I don't want to believe, but I don't know yet fully. So I firmly believe until I know profoundly that I have experienced enough in my journey to say, okay, this is that and this is that. I will start by believing. But I believe firmly that there's something awaiting for each and every one of us here. There's something awaiting. We all have a mission. We all it's hard to say, okay, I'm going to wake up one day and step into my mission. I think your mission should be aligned with your passion, what you love, and everything will just merge together. Like, I don't know. We all want the world to be a better place. We all want the world to be a better place. We don't want it to stay stuck where we are as humanity. Some of us think it's okay. They like this realm of materialism and stuff. But I'm not really into those kind of vibration. I consume the less possible. And, I consume knowledge and I consume wisdom. Yeah, that I love. Over anything that is material. Because this is just illusion. It's all illusion. Illusion and fantasy. There's lots of illusion and fantasy. And as well, to me, pretty much everything is fantasy. Look, the whole world believe the whole world think they live on the ball, and they don't question it. They don't question the fact that they live on the ball. That because they've been told by the government, by the teachers, everybody, all their life repeated. Me, it was very instantaneous, that realization. Because I knew they were lying on everything. They lie on everything. They lied about the moon landing. They lied about 9/11. They lied about this, about that. And you think they're not going to lie about the shape of the earth? Come on. For sure, they're going to put some kind of shape in your head so you stay stuck on that ball, and it's just nonsense. Anyway, it's a bag of nonsense. All their stuff is really nonsense. And once you start just opening your eyes and look at their stuff, you will realize the nonsense. It's nothing like... I can start, like I said, enumerating you all the madness of Babylon, but we would be here all day. We would be here not only all day, all summer, live, 24/7. Like, it's pure madness, it's pure illusion, and that's what they do. They construct an illusion so that the people don't see it. It's easy to see through the illusion, but it's hard to just, like, I don't know, there's something that's getting put, either it's somebody that comes along to give you some kind of a teaching, or you wake up on your own with a tragedy or something. But today we're in a time where, okay, there was people that needed a tragedy to wake up, but we are getting into because we're gaining pace, we're gaining speed with this, we're gaining momentum with the awakening of humanity. Like, it's not me, I can be awake like Jesus Christ. It doesn't change nothing. Jesus, apparently, if he existed, he got crucified, and he was Christ consciousness. So, so even me attaining Christ consciousness on my own here, I have no interest in that. Yeah, I want us to wake up. I want us to wake up. I can talk about many stuff, but if you don't wake up to your greatness, to your calling, to what you came to do here, like, the goal is not to stay in conspiracies. The goal is not to stay on YouTube and talk about madness, because that just inflates their bubble. So the goal is you focusing on you, because it's you versus you. That's all it is. It's you versus you, whether you want to see it or not. This is the reality, and this is what many people avoid, because looking in the mirror, it takes a different... suddenly you've got remove the mask and step into your real you. But your real you is very easy to find. It's very easy to find. It's just below. Oh, I have a visitor. Hi, Peanut. Oh, I have a visitor. Hi, you coming and say bye? You want to say hi? Oh, you're live on YouTube. Oh, how nice that is. Oh, where are you going with your bag? Yeah, you have a nice backpack. That's my niece. Yeah. Cool bag. I love this. You're going with Auntie Kim? Oh, that's cool. When you're going to come back? Nice, huh? Oh, attention. When are you going to come back?
I can't come back.
Why?
Because
next week?
Because I go home.
You go home?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're going to come back eventually. I'm sure. Bye-bye. That was nice. That was more than nice. Nice is not a nice word. It was fantastic. Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic, Peanut. Big up. Ciao. Hey, my kiss. You came here. You didn't give me a kiss. Kiss and a hug. Oh, I love you. Bye-bye. Oh, that's great. Woo! Boom! Yeah, I'm back. So what I was saying, I got interrupt. Yeah, she's so sweet. She's a real sweetie. I love her a lot. She's really she's like a light. Every children, that's what we should learn from. Yeah, you can take it home. Look. That's the tomato plant I showed you. Yeah, take it home. I give it to you. Be careful so it doesn't break. Live and direct. Yeah, spontaneous. That's what it's got to be. Everything has to be spontaneous. There's nothing scripted here. Everything is on the fly. Yeah, manifest on the fly. That's what I tell you all the time. Manifest on the fly. So that's what. And children, they're such a beautiful light. They're so, children are the future. First of all, this is why it's important. Tell them the truth. Like her, you can tell her. Like I just have to tell her. Remember what Uncle Yannick said about the blue ball? She says, "Yeah, no blue ball." And she's 3 years old. So she's gonna grow up with this. And at one point, that it's not okay. You have to go through probably the schooling and all that. But I mean, you don't have to adhere to their madness. You can also bring some light, into your journey as a child. To other child. So it's very important to tell them the truth. They are the future, and I concentrate a lot. I care about what I say here because if they're children listening, it's very important for me to wake up the younger generation. And we have to show them the way as major adult. That's what we are here. So yeah, it's great. So yeah. You do make me laugh, Janik. Yeah. I hope so. The most beautiful thing in the world is a kid laughing. That's it. It's just a smile. What's love? It's a kiss, a smile, a joy, happiness. This is what we have to bring back. But so many people are missing that from their life. Just the joy and happiness because of the stress of Babylon, the pressure on us. Come and takes us out of the now completely. This is what's happened with us. We're out of the now. And when you look at children, they're very, very present in the now. That's all there is for them. That's all there is. They don't care about time. They don't. You ask a children what time is it? They don't care. They don't even know how to read time. Imagine. So maybe we should go back to our state. This is what I say. Once you awake, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning and see how you were seeing the world when you were young. Were you worrying about all this madness, teaching in the world? No, you were experiencing life. That's what a child does. He experiences life in every moment. That's why I like having Gavin around me. Gavin comes with me. Every time I make video, Gavin says, "Oh yeah, I'm going to the chilling spot." He loves it because also he says he hear me talk and it's very uplifting. And so, it's just positive. It's to give just a positive message, keep a positive message, and that's the most the most important. Big up Cindy. Cindy is here. Mandy, Red Rose Rockers in the house. Yeah, Cindy, big up Cindy. Horizon Borealis. Yeah, that's a nice yeah, so it's up to us to yeah. Oh, there's no thumb downer here today. How come? Where's the thumb downer? They're probably watching live. I hope so. I hope I get enough in their mind. Bring more thumb down. That means it's working. I like it. I like to see it now. I like to see it, because I know it's working. I'm getting to them. I'm getting under their skin, and I hope I'm getting under. And it's just to shine your light. I cannot change the mind of people. I cannot change your mind on anything. If you think you are a monkey floating on the ball, good for you. Good for you. I'm not. I'm not a monkey floating on the ball. So I see the world very differently. I see the world from a whole different perspective. I question reality. I question everything, everyone, everybody, even me. Question everything, because everything you've been taught is filled with lies and illusion. So if you don't experience life from your point of view, from your perspective, you will have the perspective of somebody else. This is called thinking for yourself. It's a must. It's a must in these days, in this day and age, to think for ourselves. We're filled with illusion and confusion. The mass confusion is being spoon-fed to the blind. Spoon-fed to the blind. Just go on the internet. Just look at the NASA footage on the internet. You're going to see. It's more than illusion. It's people are in trance. More in trance. It's a hypnotic state. Hypnotic state. This is what it is, because also they put you music to hypnotize you and everything. So they are, and also not only that, is when you look at their stuff, at all the madness, especially if we talk about the government lies, the biggest lies is probably and it is, when you think about the fact that education is managed by one big entity, which is the UNESCO, that provide all the programs to all the countries, what they have to teach. And they have to teach in every country that we live on a ball, on a big blue marble, perfectly round. The water holds on this perfectly. The plane go around the ball, and oh yeah, no problem. They all pitch their nose down. They all pitch their nose down as they fly. Eh? We all experiment that. The plane gradually going over the curve. Oh yeah, I took the plane. I seen it. I'm telling you, I seen the curve in my head. Yeah, because it's a mathematical curvature. There's none. There's none. There's no curve. That's why I tell everybody, if it's a ball, where's the curve? Where's the curve? Bring me the curve. I'll shut my mouth. Show me a picture of the earth. I'll shut my mouth. But there's none. So I'm going to stick to my stuff. I'm going to stick to my idea, because I know I hold a part of the truth inside me, just like each and every one of us. And if I don't speak out, this madness will keep on and keep on. So what do we want? Do we want to stay in madness and pure confusion, or we want to live in love? Do we want to live in love and harmony and good vibrations, or we want to stay in low vibration? If right now the masses have made it clear that they like the low vibration. Just look at the stadium for sports. Just look at the football game in USA. How people are motivated and pumped for the game. Imagine if they would pump themselves like that for their mission on Earth. Like if they would show that much passion for, first of all, their life, because that's what we do. We encourage everybody else but ourselves all our life. I did that all my life, going to see the Canadian, this, that, and being cut. Also, there's a big subliminal programming in society that we have to get in touch with, and this is what is freeing your mind. Freeing your mind is being aware. Be aware of what's going on, because you gain power also. The moment you start being aware of the madness that's going on around you, everything change. Everything change. Your state of mind will change. You're going to have a new state of consciousness, and this is what the world needs. We need right now we're stuck in a low vibration, and everybody is very, very, especially when you go out, you start looking at people and their vibration, and always very low. Like people are, I don't know, there's something with us collectively that is very of low vibration, and I don't know, people have problem just putting a smile on their face because life's pressure is so, they're so in their thoughts. They're in their thoughts too much. They think constantly. So the best place is the place in between the thoughts, but this is also very important to attain with conscious breathing and stuff like that. There's lots of stuff you can do to work on yourself to become more conscious. You breathe unconsciously, so be conscious of your breath first of all. First of all, be conscious of your breathing. You're not even conscious of that. So you're not even conscious of what you eat, of the way you breathe, and we're totally asleep. You're born freaking dead with life. That's what it is. I experienced it for 40 years. I know, born dead with life, until I look around and see that it was pure madness. But I knew, but never like dig enough to really see all the how it's operating. How it's important to know how the game is played. Because once you know how the game is played, it's much easier also to live your dream. Because the best way to make your dream come true is to wake up. It's to wake up. To wake up to your divinity, wake up to your magnificence, your greatness, bring up all the fire inside you, ignite that fire. So you have to make it so fierce that, very, very much people get that vibe. You want to have a vibe that people can be attracted by, can catch. You want people to catch the vibe because everything is vibrational. So that's why I say, it's all about us emitting good vibrations and keep going, especially with reggae music is a good vibration. I love reggae music. There's many different things we do in this time to bring humanity up, and we're doing that together, and it's a very, very promising time for sure. I have lots of hope because I hear the truth being spoken. So as the truth is being spoken, not only by me, but by many people. Many people explore life in a much different way, in a way that we're reborn. We're reborn into this world. We're reborn to a new state of consciousness, and now we're exploring life with our own eyes, and with our own hearts, and with our own magnificence. This is what, no more Babylon telling us, oh, you should do this, should do that, you should eat this, should eat that. No. Think for yourself. And stop the harm you are creating. Stop the harm you are participating in. This is the first change. You can think about changing the world. Like I said, I have no interest in changing the world because, I want to change the world, but I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible because I have to change. Just changing myself, it's a lifetime commitment. But the moment you start shining your light, other people will start to shine like little luminaries, and everybody will shine. Like, I don't pretend to have all the. I'm just coming to do my thing here, and I want to see better days for everybody. I want to see better days. I want I want people to live in love. To live in love. Right now, we're pretty much in not. Like, I don't think we have any sense of reality, any feelings. It's not even hate. It's not even love. It's because you ask people what is love, they don't know what to tell you. So it's not even like we're living dead until we wake up. But the best feeling in life is to wake up. I felt so good that day. You can go back in my first video, you will see. Go back the first video I made on this channel, and I'm telling you, I don't discover how bad the world is. It's not that. Is you discover how powerful you are. This is what you must get in touch with, is your power. Your power to create your life. Your power to create your own reality through this. But we have to, activate it. It has to be activated. The mind has to be activated if you want to go forward. It's moving forward is the aim. We don't want to stay on pause. The whole humanity is on pause on nonsense and distraction and stuff like that. So it's all, people love distraction. They crave distraction, it seems. Me, I want to pull away from them more and more, take them out of my reality, because I know this is what is keeping me away from my greatness, for sure. And to influence other people also to, show manifest their greatness. So this is my goal here. It's not, I want us to rise. I want us to rise as one. That's what I want. That's one of my dreams. You know, if I see, and I start to see it a lot, you know, we start to see a lot of change. A lot of people start to rise and shine, and it's what the world needs. The world needs righteousness, is what we all need. But right now, we're lost. We're most people, you know, you look around, just look around. Like I say, I can talk about myself. It's not about me here. I can, yeah, I can be awake. I can, but if the rest, if the rest of the world is sleeping and don't see that there's a big illusion, because people don't know, but they don't know that they don't know. So, what can you do? What can you do other than shining your light? They don't know, and they don't know that they don't know. So you go tell them anything, just like the other day. You know, every time you tell someone, "Hey, you're not living on the ball," they're like, And it's so basic. It's so basic. It's the most basic stuff to realize. It got to me very, very fast, instantaneous. I didn't even watch the video. I just seen flat Earth, and I'm like, that's it. That's it. I know that's the truth. That's evidence of the truth. We are the truth. That's the evidence. We are alive and with power. That's the evidence of the truth. You know, it's not the evidence that, like, like I say all the time, I've never seen the Earth. So it's not about, I will probably see the whole thing in its entirely plain when I end up in the stars or something like that. But until then, like, I'm here and now, and the Earth is where I am. So this is where we all are. But I know it's not spinning. It's not hurtling through space. It's not. We're not in danger of meteorites or a solar flare or any shit like that. That's all Babylonian stuff. We live in love and grace. We live in love and grace, and most people don't see it. They live in fear. They live in fear and hate and all that stuff when we live in love and grace. We should be very grateful for life. There's nothing threatening us other than this natural disaster, tornadoes and stuff. And even those, I think they probably instigate them, or they have all kinds of means to control our reality. So through different stuff that they put in place, ARP and whatever device you want to call. Just do a bit of research. Do a bit of research in their madness. Like, I'm not here to tell you anything. Me, I don't want you to believe anything I say. Even if you like the ball, Earth, you like it, that's fine with me. We're all on the same boat anyway. It's not about division, but it's about you gaining power, regaining your power that you have lost through indoctrination, illusion, madness all your life. Inculcation, satanic inculcation. It goes far. It goes far. It goes far. You think the world is all unicorns and rainbows? It's a satanic inculcation. Boom. Yeah, that's reality. That's life. But we must see it to be able to bring it down together. You know, we want the world to be a better place. But for that, we have to start realizing some basic stuff. Some basic stuff that is very easy to see. But I don't know, some people seems to have a very big ego, also very big ego, preventing them from even seeing a reality for what it is, because they are under the illusion of knowing. Most people in the world, like pretty much everybody is under the illusion of knowing, because I think you should unlearn everything you have learned. This is what I'm doing here. This is my goal for this life now that I'm reborn, is to unlearn everything I have learned and to see life for what it is, just for what it is. The beauty, see the beauty around me that I've missed all my life. You know, we even miss the beauty of life. We even miss the beauty of life, the beauty of our life. You are life. You don't have a life. You are life. Wake up. Wake up. You are life. That I can tell you. I cannot tell you really where you are. Take a picture outside, you'll have a picture of the Earth. But you are life. That's one thing I know. And we're here and now. We're alive. We have life. We are life. I mean, we are life, and we are here and now. So what are we doing with this all together? Just sitting on our asses and doing nothing? Being distracted? That's what most people like. They like to be distracted. But I think it's time to wake up. It's wake up time. You know, many people, and it's not, I mean, okay, you don't have to go live on YouTube, but you can stop attaching your vibration to the madness. There's stuff, just the stuff you put in your plate every day. Most of us is pure madness. Pure madness because it involves harm. Harm has been created for harm has been done to animals or to environment to feed you, and you are blind to it and you encourage it. So until the real change starts in your plate, because also you will have better vibration inside. The food we eat, you are what you eat. So if you eat like a pig, you're gonna walk like a pig. That's reality. So if you eat pig, you'll look like a pig, and that's what it is. But that's what they want. That's what they want people. Why do you think they feed pork to people and stuff like that, and blood? And it's I've realized at one point that I was eating dead stuff, dead food. It's dead food. Do you want to eat food that are alive or dead, with enzymes or dead? Enzymes are very important for us, but this is why we develop all kinds of disease, all kinds of. But even that, you go tell people and they don't see it. Like you tell them, oh, look, there's MSG in there. Oh, don't worry about it. They don't care. They don't care. People, until you wake up yourself, that's why it's a personal work to emancipate yourself from that mental slavery, because it's everywhere, the mental slavery. It's with the food we eat. It's with the what we learn. So if you don't liberate yourself from that, like you don't have to wait to be 40 years old to wake up, or have an accident to wake up. You can wake up on your own right now by hearing me. If you put enough focus on it, it's just to focus and starve your distraction. Never mind the nonsense. Focus. It's even if you don't listen to nothing in one day, like you're in silence. That's what you need. That's what you need to hear yourself. You need to hear yourself, and for that, you need moments of silence. You need to starve the distraction. The distraction are keeping you distracted from who you are. That's what it is. No matter video games, whatever it is, whatever that doesn't support your growth. Come on, put that aside. It's not me. I don't consume anything that, and it's through my ears, my eyes, and. My eyes. Sometimes I have to consume stuff that I have no choice, because I see people sleepwalking, dead walking. So it's very Walking Dead, more Walking Dead. So it's very hard. I cannot close my eyes. I love the light and the sun, and even though we don't see it very often. The sun, that's another thing. I used to see the sun a lot more when I was young. When I was young, there was a lot more sunny days. Why I don't see the sun? We're in the month of May here in Quebec, in June, and we had no hot weather yet. Maybe 2 days of 30 degrees, and that's it. It's all 20 under, and it's rainy all the time. You hear it? It's rainy outside again. So where's the sun? Why do we have so many clouds? Always cloudy. That's. I think they are. Even though I'm divided on that, because to me the whole thing is very divine. So can they manipulate it? Are they able to manipulate the weather? I think so. I think so, because they're capable of manipulating our minds. So if they manipulate our minds and they manipulate us, they probably be able to manipulate the weather. So are they creating more clouds, to just block the sun? Because the sun, whenever you have a rainy day, your vibrations are a bit lower, no matter what. No matter what, it affects your vibration. When I see the sun, full shine, blue sky, this is like, wow. You're in awe in front of the sun. Like, this is the light of the world. Call it Jesus, whatever you want. This is the light of the world. And it's not a big ball of fire. It's not a big ball of fire shooting solar flare on you. 400 times bigger than the earth. The earth is the biggest thing that there is. But they want to make you feel small, insignificant. So you do nothing with your life, and you adapt the robot state and the default state. That's what it is. But the sun is not a big ball of fire. It's right there, up there. But I don't see it because there's clouds. But it's right there. I don't know how far it is, but I know it's not 93 million miles away. That doesn't make sense. It's a bag of nonsense, and especially that it's a big ball of fire. It could be a ball. Could be a ball in the sky. I don't know, but it's not like they projected that big, immense ball of fire, 400 times bigger than the moon or the earth or something. Crazy. Pure madness. Do I know everything about it? Do I need to know everything about it? I don't think I'll ever find out anyway, because it's my experience. It's first party. So will I be able to touch the sun to get there, to get all the no? But when I done this life here, when I'm done here on earth, this is my last time you see me here. And this soul is not coming back here. This soul is not coming back here on this realm on earth. That's for sure. I'm going to do everything when my life here in this body finished, that my soul goes into the stars. This is stars are souls. I think that. I think that a lot, because everything is part of the earth. The stars are not in distant galaxies millions of miles away. The stars are in the firmament. They're right here. They're all around us. And they're not they're not suns millions of miles away and trillions of it's nonsense. It's right there, and the stars are souls. I'm starting to, that's the thing I believe, because I don't know, I haven't seen it. But I believe that the stars are souls. And if you do a good journey here, if you shine your light enough, you'll be able to shine your light up there. These are little luminaries. I don't know what they do up there. What's their occupation? What's their, maybe during the day they come down, or, there's a lot of things we don't perceive. We don't even know. We don't even perceive the reality that we're in. So imagine the other dimension, the spiritual stuff. Forget about it. Forget about it. We're not even capable of making sense of the here and now. Hello? So most people do not think that the stars are souls or this and everything is divine. And no, they live in a very constructed reality given by militaries, government, and stuff like that. And they don't explore life the way maybe we should look at. We're all very much bamboozled into believing all kinds of madness with never experiencing it. We just believe. We just take for granted what they say, and we think that that this is life. But I have a very, very much different version of what is life. Oh, yeah. Especially since I look at their stuff and realize I'll take a look at myself also. I took a look at myself a lot. Especially to be able to come here, talk to you live on YouTube, I had to take a different look at my life, for sure. It's no more me, myself, and I. The ego goes down, and and then you start bringing up your vibration. You bring them up every day. It's an everyday thing. It's a, like I say all the time, just concentrate one day at a time. One day at a time. Do your best. Don't stress. Forget the rest. That's it. That's what you have to do, and rise and shine. Shine your light, shine, shine, until you have nothing left inside. And this will be at the end of when you take your last breath. So it's a life commitment for sure. You have to. Me, I'm very, very dedicated person. Me, there's nothing. Me, the fire is gone. If you think something can stop me on my journey, only me can stop me. And this is very important. Another thing very important to realize, that you are your own worst enemy. Forget about enemy outside of yourself, haters, dislikers, and if you think I care about that, not so much, because I am my own worst enemy. I can stop myself before anybody can stop me, because every day I have to sustain that motivation, sustain that drive, sustain that energy. But I do it also through good eating habit, through good sleeping habit. I'm up 5 o'clock every morning. Bang, I'm on the. I work on the nature schedule. Very important. That's what we have lost too. Most people don't even experience a sunrise or a sunset. Rarely, like maybe once a year we'll go see. Me, there's clouds. But today was out a little bit. I was there, but it's gone fast. But when it's possible to go see a sunrise or a sunset, just go and look at the sun. Take, all these vibrations. Even people that is dead asleep. If you start realigning with nature, you will suddenly, at one point, come into contact with some truth, because you will question it. You will look at the sun constantly, day after day, and say, hey. At one point, I don't know, you're going to probably think a different thing than what they told you, but most people do not most people don't go out. Most people don't go out. They stay in their box and, live a box life. But our life is getting smaller, smaller, and smaller every day. People's life is getting smaller and smaller, staying in their box and their little ego and their. You can put a smile when the. I always have a smile on my face, especially when I talk to people in public, and very often I will hug people. They find it weird. But I give hug to people. I'm so happy sometimes to like just to talk to someone, and when I finish, I give them a hug, and they're like they get the this is the kind of thing we're not used to because the ego has programmed us. But me, I can reflect myself in anybody, so for sure I can hug anybody, and I can show love, and I can show greatness and good vibration, because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. It's not about being negative or have all kinds of bad feelings. It's about bringing the joy and happiness in every moment of our lives. And your days are your life in miniature. That's what it is. That's my life in miniature. Every day I live. So if every day I rise to my greatness and to my potential, eventually I'll become someone, for sure. That's pretty much one of my goals, to become someone. Not someone through ego shell, but someone that can impact people's life and help people see their greatness. To see their greatness, like, okay, we can talk, like I say, about the conspiracies and that, but it's more on you. The biggest conspiracy is on you. It's on you, it's on me, it's on all of us, because we're blind, and we are trained to be blind. We are like, it goes from generation to generation. We like people, you cannot, like teachers in school, they don't know that they teach a bunch of nonsense. They don't know that because they never question it themselves. They've been indoctrinated in the same system, so they don't question it. They just go along with the program, and that's why it's called the program too. Le ministère de l'Éducation here called that the program. Le programme du ministère de l'Éducation. That's because they put the program in your head. And then now it's time to format that program. Now it's time to format the hard drive and to get a new program inside, to put your own program to greatness. That's what you have to do. Program yourself to greatness. Because if you don't do it, nobody will. Nobody will. It's up to you. It's up to you to kick yourself in the butt and move forward, because if not, nobody will do it. Babylon will not come and support you, that's for sure. Babylon wants to keep you in a very low vibration so you don't shine. But every time you have a chance, shine, because that's what the world needs. I will not say they hate that, because I rise above the love, above the hate, above everything, and that's what we need. Like, it's much more, the vibration is much higher than the words also. So it's, the vibration, all the things that is in effect now to change the world is not in playing in the reality that we are. That's why I say it's about vibration. It's about vibration, and only about vibration, because that's what we need to elevate. And this is how the universe operates: vibration, frequency, and magnetism. Magnetism. And so we have to become like magnet, attract each other, and teach each other, each one. I go to a lot of people for teaching. If you would know, a lot of people have showed me stuff, and I keep each and every day I go a hugger here. Thanks, Red Rose. I gave you a big hug too. Yeah, I give hugs to everybody. I don't know. I'm a hugger. I'm a lover. I'm a big bear. I only have love in my heart. I don't want to show bad vibrations. Yeah, I might talk about low vibration stuff, but it's just for us to see clear. I want the world to. I cannot see it for you. I can only come and talk about it here, but the moment I tell you something, you should spark a bit of research, especially if you're not aware of what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm not cuckoo here. I have experience in life, and I've seen their madness from a young age. It's just I never really fully opened my eyes to life and opened my heart to life. But at one point, I had something that came and shake me and said, "Hey, you're here for something. You're here for something. Wake up. Wake the hell up. It's time for you to do something." So I took the call, and I did not refuse the call, and I joined the effort with that and the focus. And then here I am. on YouTube live every day because I have done the work on myself necessary to reach that point. Anybody can do it. It's very easy what I'm doing here. No? It's the easiest thing I've done in my life. Anybody can do this. Anybody. You. Anybody. The 10 watchers watching me live can do what I do. Anybody can do what I do. Anybody, you can do anything that anybody do because you all have the same biological equipment. There's no man more intelligent than you. There's no man having authority over you. Like you, we are one. We all have the same consciousness, the same not the same consciousness, but not the same conscience. That's a difference. But we're all here to manifest something. That's for sure. But they want to make you feel insignificant and small, and that you have no purpose here, and that they have all the answers, and they are the ones in control. And don't worry about reality. We'll tell you what it is. We'll spoon feed you to you all kinds of lies, and but it seems to be easier in a way to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. So that's what Mark Twain said, I think. So it's very so it's up to us to just shine our little light, and it's, I don't know, there's something that deserve like this. Janik just gave Janik a hug. Thank you. I give you all a big hug. If I would have you in front of me, like in a room, I would hug. If I go for a speech, I'm gonna hug each and every one person in this room after the speech. That's for sure. That's the energy I want. I want to hug and kiss every person. This is love, and this is what I want to show. I want us to rise in love. So you have to be the change you want to see in the world. So yes, I want to hug people. Yes, I want to show love. Yes, I want the good vibration. I want us to unite. And this is what needs to be done. Show more love. Get out your ego and reach out to people. And I love this. Anyway, I'm a big bear hugger for sure. And sometimes people get on shock. They're like, hey, whoa, what's that? Like, especially men. When I hug a guy, they're like, hey, what's that? Like, because the ego, especially like me, I don't make no difference, man, woman. I hug women as much as men, and I don't care. Like, it's all we are one. If you start putting division and stuff, and it's no good. So it's just bring back the love, bring back the atmosphere, bring back the vibration that we have lost a long time ago. And we will be on the way to rise and to manifest our greatness as one. I can manifest here nonstop. I will, because I want other people to, like, I don't want to force people on the journey. I want them to join. I invite them to join. I don't force nobody here. You don't have to look at the end of the day that you wake up, or that the neighbor wake up, or that the other neighbor wake up. It's not relevant. It's the whole. It's about the whole. So it's about the whole becoming more conscious, spreading more good vibration, elevating the mindset, resetting the mindset. But you have to reset your own mindset first. You cannot expect to reset humanity's mindset if you don't reset your own. Smoke break. I rented enough 45 minutes rent. Smoke break. Sativa. That's another thing they don't want you to know, marijuana. Come on. Drink alcohol. It's better. Drink your ass off until you're drunk. That's better. Come on. That's better vibration. Total nonsense. Total nonsense. Herb is illegal, but alcohol is legal at the corner store. I can drink my ass off and be on the drunk fest, and I can die too from it. I can die from drinking too much alcohol. You can't never overdose with this. You know how much you need to overdose on this? How much you need to smoke to overdose on this? I think it's like 1,500 pounds in 15 minutes. Or, 1,500 pounds in 15 minutes. Can you smoke that? That's what you need to die from an overdose of marijuana. It's total nonsense. It's just herb. Herb is the healing of the nation, because it's very good to relieve the stress from Babylon, especially when you're under constant stress from Babylon. Very good to have some herb to relax. Because if not, the system will blow your mind. It's so crazy. That's why I smoke weed. The whole world is on low vibration. This brings me on a high. And I love it. I love it. I love weed. Everybody knows anyway. I don't care. I don't care if people know or not. That's life. To me, that's life. That's part of it's part of it. It's yeah. Look, the world is so insane. What do you think I'm gonna stay on the same vibration than the whole world? No, I going on the high. I'm flying high. We should all fly high. Fly higher than we are, for sure. We're on the low vibration and like default state. It's time to move out the default state as one. You know, show more greatness, show more love, show more good vibration. Whatever you use, you have. That's the other thing. You do good, I do good. There's no separation. You do music or you do arts or you do painting or you do. If you do something to elevate humanity, we're on the same vibration. It's not about what you believe or what I believe. And, it's us, not against them, but against a system that is very evil. So whatever you do is good for humanity. It's good. We don't have to put separation and say, oh, because he believes I live on the ball. Like ball or no ball, we're all in the same place. It's just being aware that you're being lied to. This is important because that can change your life. That can change the way you see the world. Big time. Big time. And, it's just I want to move to the north of Quebec to be closer. Yeah, north of Quebec. Yeah. I would like it to go up north in Quebec. Eventually, maybe. Me and my wife have a plan to, I don't know. It's day by day. I don't have too much long-term plan, but it would be a greatness to end up north of Quebec where the Aurora Boreal. Ever hear of a drive-by pot smokers? No, never. Yeah, I would go further north, except I don't like cold weather. Yeah, cold weather is a bit rough. Yeah, that's the only thing you pray for the summer to come, especially in the north. But still, if you're dressed properly, like I've been living in cold here all my life in the winter, sometimes it gets very cold. You get used to it. You get. I don't know. I'm used to it. I don't care. I love winter. Like sometimes it's so hot in the summer that you're like, when is winter coming? So it's cold. It sleep better in the winter. It's always cold. I never put heat in my room. It's always cold. Like in the summer, you have to. I don't like air conditioning personally. I don't have air conditioning. I prefer open my window and feel the breeze, the natural breeze of. That's another thing. We have air conditioner for what? For what? People in Quebec have air conditioners for the summer. Can you believe this shit? That's pure madness too. You have heat 2 months a day, 2 months a year, 3 months. Like open your window, let the heat come in, and go in the pool or the lake or something to refresh. But I don't know. We seems to build a controlled environment all the time, and I don't know. Me, I'm not for air. Even in my car, it's never on. It's the sunroof open or the windows or, it's there for 2-3 months here in Quebec. The heat. After that, we're back in cold. It's not going to be long. It's June, July, August, September, and then October it starts being cold. You start, start feeling it. So it's to enjoy it, enjoy nature. Me, I enjoy each and every day, even if it's rainy or something like that. But it must not get very hot over there, Yannick, if you don't use. No, but it gets very hot sometimes. It gets very hot, but I mean, it's a month. So maybe if it would be a year long, I would probably have an AC, probably. But it's like in the context where I am, it's like a month of maybe good heat, like June, but even June. Okay, it's cold now. It's what, 15, 16, 17 outside. I don't know. It's raining. But July, I hope at some point that the sun will show up and bring good weather. Like it's more uplifting for sure. It's a better vibe. It's a better vibe when the sun is there. But it's only a month or two that it's hot. So me, no, I don't. And I have a pool. I have a pool, so I go in my pool before I go to bed. And if it's too hot or I prefer that. I prefer that than put the air conditioner and I put a fan. You put a fan or something. I don't know. I've never been really into these kind of things. It's never been a prior. I'm not a consumer. Like it's not. I go by a lot by the natural vibe of nature, and I align with this. And it's not the point is not to make my cut. I want to be part of nature, and this. I don't know. I find it. I have to close my windows. I have to, also when you have air conditioning, you keep all your windows closed, so you don't get the air from outside. I don't know. Well, you get it. You get it. It exchange the air. It's making the air cold. It's the same air. It's the air coming from outside, but colder, or the air coming out, the hot air coming out from your house. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Air conditioning. I respect if you like it. If it's your thing. If you like to be. But no, I prefer be outside, and even if it's too hot, I go to the chilling spot. I dip my ass in the lake, and I do this, and I enjoy the heat because, like I say, it's not here for long. I'm gonna be back in -20 in a few months. A few months, the snow will be back, and all these green things will be gone, and the leaves will be gone, and everything will be back dead, like the people, like the people. The winter is very, very. It's a also the days are shorter. Like come on, it's dark sometime at 4 o'clock. So it's a lower vibration. That's why they put the new year on 1st of January. There's a reason for that. Why do we celebrate New Year the 1st of January in the middle of a dead winter, especially for everyone on the upper part of the earth? So there's questioning there. Why? Shouldn't it be with the spring equinox, like when everything come back to life? When we start, especially spring is very uplifting. But when it's nice, when it's nice outside, it's very uplifting. You see but even if it's cloudy and rainy, like the leaves are there, and the nature is coming back to life, and it's very very uplifting vibe. Nature is a very, very uplifting vibe that we don't get in touch too much with. We're pretty much detached from that kind of vibe. So it's important to realign our vibrations through use of different means to bring your vibration higher, but not the Babylon stuff, not Babylon confusion and illusion. That's there just to confuse us. So body temp will regulate with the weather, hot or cold. I prefer hot. Sweating is great for cleansing toxins. Exactly. It's good to sweat. It's good to sweat, and if you sweat too much, go refresh. That's it. What's wrong with that? Like, it seems that we cannot sweat no more. We have to put under pit. We have to, sweating is like, oh, it's a big thing to sweat. No, it's good to sweat. It's good to sweat. For sure. Must be content where we are in the now, wherever we are. That's it. That's it. Just be me. I'm very, very grateful to have been coming in flesh where I am in Canada, in this Babylonian country. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I give thanks. But my country is not the best in the world. Forget about this. And there's no country best than one over another. They're all in cahoot together to create an illusion. So Canada is just part of it, and everything is illusion. The real borders we should have is the sea, the mountain, and that's natural borders. But when you start talking about Babylonian borders and countries, and it's all illusion. It's the illusion is everywhere. The division is everywhere, and that's a key for us to keep perpetuating it, because it's us that perpetrate their madness. So rise and shine. I'm out. I'll be back later on, maybe on the Truman Show tonight. I was thinking about it. Maybe with someone else, or I'll dive alone and dive deep solo again on the Truman Show. I will see. But like I said, the more subscribers I get, the less I want to do shows. It's weird, eh? It's weird. But that's the feeling I have. I sometimes I'm even thinking of shutting it down because I don't know. I don't want to be a slave of a. I don't want to be famous. It's not about me. So I did the work I had to do there, pretty much. But I'm gonna do more. But I mean, I don't know. It's a feeling I have. I'm telling you what feeling I have. But some people get excited with subscribers and views and stuff. There's a guy that came and comment. He said, "Hey, you need more views." I said, "I don't care, bro. I want to stay organic. I don't care. I'm not about fame. I'm not. Who seek will find. If you seek truth, you will. If you seek something will bring you to my channel. I don't know. It's divine vibration. And I don't. I want to keep it organic, like real. I'm not gonna buy subscribers and buy views, and I don't care about that. Like I'm not like I don't like the more subscriber I see, the less I want to have presence, the less presence I want to have because I'm like, oh, like not that it's making me nervous, but it's just I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it, but I don't want to be famous. Like I don't want to be seen as someone that you know what I mean. Like it's weird. It's a mixed feeling, but it is what I feel, and I tell you. So, Janik, have you heard from Santos? I worry about him. I've been in sync for a long time, and he was the only one talking about it. Yeah, Santos will be back on the Truman show. I'm pretty sure. I had no confirmation from him when, but there's a divine vibe between me and Santos Bonacci, so I just let the divine vibration operate. And I know Santos and me are very without even it's not because we contact each other very often. I can have access to him anytime. I have his Skype. I have him on Skype everywhere. But I mean, it's more a vibrational thing, and he knows it too. And we don't force things. And when it's gonna be time, it's gonna be time, and we don't force. So it's just it comes as it goes. But he will be back. Very, very. He's welcome. He's welcome anytime. So I'm not closing my door to Santos for sure, and to anybody, because I don't want to cause division. So it's to stay. We are with you no matter what you do. What is your email, Coach? Leaunier, Leaunier at hotmail.com. Yeah, my family name at hotmail.com. You can send me anything if you want. I don't have, like I say, I might not reply instantly. The best way to join me is through Facebook, the Messenger. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me because it rings on my phone, and at one point I'll see a little thing. So I might not reply instantly, but pretty fast. No, I'm not. By respect, by respect, it's very important for me, by respect, to show presence, to be there. That's what matters, and it's not really what I talk about, or it's how we feel together. It's how we feel together, and that matters a great deal for me. Live, love, and matter. I want to live, I want to love, and I want to matter. I want to leave something behind that matter. I want to just no, I cannot change you. I cannot change the world, but I can change myself, and I can be the change, and people can see the light. And like I seen it, it's not impossible. The moment many people have seen the light through the teaching of Jesus Christ. If he existed, he has a lot of teaching, a lot of great stuff, but I wasn't there to verify if he existed or not. But many people but at one point, you also seek maybe through church, through different religion, to come to the realization of your truth. I haven't found my truth and myself in the temple or anything like that. I found it with myself by listening to myself, by taking time for myself in silence and starving my distraction, and be able to canalize my energy, and everything came clear to me, like crystal clear. It's crystal clear today. No confusion, no nothing. I'm very much at peace with what I project, with what I speak about, and it comes with very much ease also, because this is me. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to be fake. I don't care if people like it or not. I'm not here for that. I don't expect anything from people to suddenly super like me. 50% of the people are getting the vibe. It's about feeling the vibe. It's about, I want people to feel the vibe. And it's not me, it's the vibe I give. It's the vibe I project. This is what you have to catch, because it's not, don't focus on me. Focus on you. Focus on you. Me, I'm the guy behind the channel, maybe the entity or the guy behind the channel, but it's about us, and it's us waking up. And this force is behind me, is behind you, is behind everybody. To bring it up, bring the vibe up. That's what we need. And it's all about feeling the vibe. The moment you start catching the vibe, activating your mind. If you don't catch my drift, just activate your mind, you will catch my drift. It's very, very easy. And you see it crystal clear at one point. It comes crystal clear. You're going to see there's going to be a moment where all the knowing, all the knowledge will be fully integrated with no confusion. And then you will start to shine. You'll start to shine your light. There's the best way I can explain it, probably. Jesus would have been the man. I love his words. Yeah. There's no Facebook here either. Yeah, I know. Facebook is what it is, but I use it to build a network, most of it. And also, I hope I post enough reggae music that I do a purge on my Facebook friends. They got to get fed up of me posting music, and they're going to unfollow me or whatever. I don't know. It's all fake anyway. It's all fake. So, but I just go there to put good vibes, and I don't know. It's Facebook. It's very... when talk about Facebook, it's weird. It's a weird vibe there. It's very ego. People inflate their ego through their self promotion and stuff. And sometimes it gives me I don't know. But also sometimes I encourage them, because they're not at the same point I am in this journey. And me, it's not about ego. I don't have an image. I don't have pressure to to perform or to no. I just live my truth each and every day, and that's it. With you, Janik, our children's future and our life's quality is what matters. That's it. That's what matters. But don't lose sight of what really matters. He's out. Rise and shine. Love and bliss, everyone. Peace. Peace begins from within. And peace is a contract with war, but you're at war with yourself. So for sure, you need to find peace inside of yourself. Because right now, we're pretty much at war. Lots of demons and lots of stuff inside that needs to be put away, slay. And I don't know how you can say it. But it's up to us to wake up and live. Wake up and live, show love, rise and shine, and rise as one. Rise in love, very important. Don't fall in love, rise in love. Rise in love with yourself, because you have to love yourself before you love others. Ha! Boom! He's out.